Good morning, friends. Cheryl here with Inked Pulp, and we're back with another Art Before Breakfast. So today I want to do a grungy bag, and then I'll be done with bags for my show. Um, so I wanted to show you, I finished off, don't have anybody in here yet. I finished off the bag from yesterday, and I did put some thread, and I kind of matched this brownish color. And I didn't put them all even. I kind of turned them a little bit wonky. And then I glued everything else down. I also put some thread across this butterfly where the holes were. So that was that. And then the back of the doily kind of comes up the back a little bit. And then I put some of this trim material, this stripe trim, on as a little pull tab. Hang on, let me get my let me get my YouTube up here real quick so I can watch this on YouTube. Oh wow, I picked up another subscriber. I'm at 858. You guys, I'm getting so close. Hi Marty. Hi Carol. I am so close to 1,000. Please spread the word as you talk to people. All right. So this was, Marty, you saw this. Carol, you didn't. This is the bag we did yesterday. I did get it all finished. I sewed in those buttons and kind of made them wonky. I didn't put them all the exact same way. Sewed down this, and then I glued everything together. So that was yesterday's bag. Now today, thank you. Hi, Mimi. I got your note. You're so funny. Carol, you haven't been here, so let me show you the other real quick, the other bags that we've done or that I've done. Ooh, I need to glue that down a little bit. I've got this fall colored one. I've got this one with a little pocket in it. And then I've got this one. And Jess has spoken for this one, but I don't think I have these any more of these blue tabs, but I have pretty much everything to make another one of those. Oh, Janet. Oh, fall colors. Yeah, look at this bag. Isn't that pretty? I really love making these bags. I love, love, love them. So today I want to do a grungy bag. Yes, fall is my favorite, favorite, favorite season of the year. So I found this doily and I thought, oh, that's some good grunge. And then I could put like buttons in each of these, like some grungy buttons. Ooh, making cakes. Well, I'm just glad you're here, Janet. Thank you for coming by. So you guys, were you in here when I was just showing this one? This is kind of fall colors too. That one's really pretty. You see these little dots here? And I've got more. I've got them all over my body. And oh, I'm getting one of those skin spots. You know what they call them, liver spots? I have been so fortunate because I really don't have those, but I got one starting right there. Um, my dog, I think, got into some poison oak, poison ivy, poison something, and then it was on her fur because I got a spot on my neck too. And then, oh, it just itches like crazy. All right. Buttons. Yeah, we got to put buttons. I've got a really crusty old jar of buttons from somewhere. All right, so let's think about what fabric should go underneath that. I've got some Tim Holtz stuff. Hang on, let me grab it. Got bee fabric. I've got teacups. This is nice. That might be nice on a grungy. If you see something you like, you let me know. I've got this stamp fabric. Too bright. I've got that one that would work. And that one that would work. I don't think this piece is big enough. I use this on a journal. That piece is not big enough for covering a bag. I've got that, but I've got kind of the brown tones. Well, that's not the right one. I've got more of that. I thought I had more Timmy fabric. Not like that. That's too little. Too bright. Oh, this is a Sunbonnet Sue doll. Okay, so these are the ones. They're more neutral. And we can grunge up the fabric even. Look like feathers on it. Okay. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Lori B. Lori B, you're my grungy queen. I'm going to really, so these are the choices. So I want to use this really grungy, and then we can put other doilies and laces and grungy stuff. So we've got this that we could do grungy on. That actually looks really nice. It's pretty green. This is a green color. I don't know if it's showing up. I've got that one. I've got that one. That one's a little too white, I think. I think I got this from Katie, and I don't know if this is going to be big enough. It actually looks really nice. But I do like this one too. What does everybody think about this fabric underneath? And we can grunge it up and feathers. Yeah, I think that just really looks well. Do you like this doily, Lori B? Yeah, I think we're going to go with the green. Plus that gives me another color bag. Let me find. Okay. I'm going to go. And I may go around this way so that we keep, instead of top to bottom, so that we keep all the, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Does that look like the right orientation, do you guys think? Because remember, this is going to be covered up a lot by this. Or, love it. Some of the eggs are pointing up, so maybe we like this one a little bit better. And I guess, hang on, let me see what it looks like on the other side to see which way is best to put this on. Sometimes I wrap side to side, and sometimes I go top to bottom. Lori B, I would love to see you make one of these. Yeah, I guess we'll go top to bottom. All right. Let me cut this down. So Got to get this over a little bit so I have a little bit to wrap. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Carol. All right, let me fold this back up because if I don't fold it now, it'll sit and get all tussled up and wrinkled, and I have to really start putting stuff back as I go. You guys can help remind me of that. Okay. Now, which side do we want to be the front? Do you like this? I guess it doesn't really matter. So I've got this. That shows a lot of feathers, but we'll put some sort of a trim up there. It's going to go like this. So I've got that. Or this one. So A or B. I guess they're about the same, actually. I kind of like the other one better. A looks like it has more. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty similar. I think this has got more pieces on it. So if we start putting other things on, we'll still have some images peeking through. You know, you've got this. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with this for the front. Yep. So, per my usual. Oh, before we get started, I have to show you ladies something. Something I worked on yesterday. Look at these crosses that I finished. Now this one's got a little silver solder that flowed onto it. That'll cover up when I antique it. Look at those crosses. Come on. Let me see if I can get them to focus because they've got so much. Look at all that detail in there. And so those are copper. And then I soldered on the back plates so they're solid on the back. And then what I will do is put a little half jump ring here to string the chain through. And then I will antique them. So those will be done today. Thank you, Marty. Aren't those great? Okay. Just give me a big yes or no. I think we said this is the one we wanted to do. Before I get the glue down, give me a big yes or no, because I don't remember now what was A and what was B. And then this was the other one. I just really like this one better. I really like this side better. I'm going to go with this side. I hope that's the one you guys wanted. All right. Where is, there it is. Yes, yes. Okay. Man, I go through this Fabri-Tac making these bags. That doily that I have, I got this from Donna. Is it Donna Little who does the laces? I got this in a grungy bag from her. What I don't know how to do, and I really need to learn it, is Like, so I know you can coffee dye or tea dye and get the overall, but how are you getting these little spots of really dark grunge on here? Anybody knows, let me know. Lori, do you know? These bags that I just got, I had to get more bags. I like them better. They're constructed better. Like the corners are all punched out. I don't have to push out all the corners. And they're a little bit taller than my other bags. You like C. There was no C, you silly goose. Okay. Lots of glue. Especially that big blob that just came out. Lots of glue. Painted on with coffee and a brush. Scrunch, don't lay it flat while dyeing. Oh, okay. Hey, Donna. We're doing a grungy bag today, and then that'll be all my bags for the... Donna, I was just showing the girls. I guess maybe you didn't see them. These are the crosses that that I made, and I just have to put a bail on the back and then antique them and put them on a chain, and they'll be ready to go. I really need to spend a day finishing up my night lights. I've got so many night lights in process. And I have a feeling that I'll sell a whole lot. This is a really big show, so I need to get my night lights finished. Maybe I'll work on that today. I hate when I get a big glob like that. And this doesn't glue down every single bit of the fabric, but it gets it glued down in key places, and then we're going to have other stuff over the top of it, so I don't worry too much about that. All right, there's that. There's lots of different ones. I can send you a link. The ones that I had been purchasing, I bought a couple packages of them, and they just were not very good. And I sent them back. The quality had gone down terribly. They put real cheap zippers in them, and I just didn't like them. So I sent them back. So I found these other ones, and I really like these. And like I said, they're a little bit bigger, taller. So I can, hang on a second. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Let me go to Amazon.com. Let me see if I can get logged into my orders. Copy that link. And there it is. Try that. Let me see if it pulls up correctly. Yep. Those are the ones that I'm working on right now, and I'm happy with them. All right, now I gotta figure how high pencil cases. Yeah, they basically are. They're that pouch size. I don't know. I'm not inside your head. I don't know why or why not you thought of anything, Donna. Silly girl. Did you guys see the video I posted yesterday? I did a live impromptu. I know some of you saw it. Um, I was out running errands. I got new glasses and I had to go pick them up. And I drove right by one of my very favorite thrift stores. Okay, I hate when this happens. It's a little too tall. And I don't know if I'll be able to tear. Yeah, sometimes you can't tear just a little piece off. So let me try cutting it down just a little bit. I got it just a little too tall. Of course, you can cover up. If I cut it too low, I can cover that up with some trim. But yeah, I went to this thrift store and I found all kinds of really cool things. No, I don't know if anybody would want the inside of my head either, Mimi. All right. Mimi already placed a big order out of that. I told people in the video, if you see something you like and you want to order it, let me know. Whatever's not spoken for will go in my next sale, which will not be until the end of October. But Mimi sent me a big order of the things she wants. I did tell her that it's probably not going to go out anytime real soon because you claimed half of it. You claimed a lot of it. Not half, I don't think, but a lot of it. There were some just really cool things in that haul. And then I've got another haul upstairs I haven't shown anybody, and that's the one I got at the estate sale recently where I was driving home and Miss Bonnie Rose Estate Services. I was driving by her place, and she's not always open. She's only open when she's got stuff to, when she's got an estate sale going. And so I was driving by her place, and as I drove by, I saw it was open, and I thought, well, crap, I got to go see Bonnie Rose and see what she's got. She had some amazing linens and stuff like that. It was pretty amazing. Well, I found the other little box of Washington, and the funny thing is, I didn't have prices listed, so Big Mama ordered all this stuff. She didn't even know how much it costs. I got to go figure out the prices on it. Okay, that looks pretty good. This fabric is cut better than the one I was using yesterday. Or it's made better. I should say it's woven better. What'll be here tomorrow? What am I missing? You're safe for not knowing. Well, I think we can probably all say that to some extent. My mind is just plain old crazy. Okay, let's bring that in just a hair. And I love doing this because it leaves really nice edges. And if I don't get it exactly right, because Fabri-Tac is very forgiving, I can pull up the Fabri-Tac and it comes in a little bit on the back, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'd rather have it come in a little bit than be too far out. Okay. You just ordered them? These are so much fun to make. I just love them. They would make awesome holiday gifts. Just get a lot of Fabri-Tac because you can't sew these because you would sew them shut. There was another crafter who I think watches here but doesn't say anything, who used to make these out of the plastic cases and used to take them all apart. And I thought, oh, holy cow, that's a lot of work, so that she could sew on them. And I thought, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. And then she'd have to, oh, Marty. Um, and then she would sew them back together. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That would be too much work. And the cost of the bags would go way up because of all that extra work. I mean, I think I sell these for $33 at my shows. I do give a break to the girls on my channel and I sell them for 30. Same with my night lights, they're 33 and I sell them for 30 to my online friends. But you know, if I had to deconstruct these and sew them all back together, they'd be a whole lot more than $30. I think 30 is fair for the price of the bag and the work that goes into them. You just really want to spread this glue out nice and thin. You can always go back in and add some more if you need to. But what I don't like, and it still happens every now and again, that um, it still happens occasionally that the glue seeps through, but I've gotten pretty good at it, and it usually on your rondo list. Oh, your to-do list. Yeah, Janet, they are so much fun and you can put anything on them. The only thing that I'm careful of, here are the things, just my tips that I've learned or thought about. I try not to put paper stuff on these because I think paper wouldn't hold up very well. Although, um, you know, maybe if I sealed it with a matte medium or something, and I try not to put stuff on here that I know will bleed. I don't think this coffee stain is going to bleed, but if I put too much like ink dyed stuff, I'm afraid that the ink will run if they get it wet and if they're holding it up next to their clothes. Rondo. I thought, oh, what British term is rondo? All right. So now what do we need? We probably need something around the top. And I've got some of these. These are those napkins that I coffee dyed, and then I took a real hot nah, rub-ons. Yes, and I have not. Yes, that would actually be. You have lots of leather, yeah. I don't know that I have. Do they all work on fabric? Because I do have some. Well, let's get the trim part figured out first. And I've got this old oh, I have this old lace. It looks really old and kind of grungy. What do you guys think about that? And it's not too far down, so it transfers might work. Yeah. So I have that. Let's see if I have any other trims that look a little raggedy that might be in a different color. So I've got a whole box of trims here. Ooh, I love this stuff. I haven't used that in a long time. I'm not seeing anything that's real grungy. What about don't fall over. What about taking, hey Lori B, what about taking some of this and putting like across the top? Do you guys like that? So I've got this old crochet lace and then that with the different colors, and I could align the whatever colors we want. I love this stuff. Do you guys like that? I'm really leaning on Lori B because you do so much grungy stuff. Do you like? Yeah, it does match real well. I don't know what else I have for hang on, I'll look at some other stuff here. I am looking for my oh, this is a double. Oh, it's just wrapped up double. So I've got this, but I think that might be a little too tall. Well, maybe not. So I've got that we could use. Um, oh, I've got a little piece of this we could layer on there. Lori B, help me. I'm really looking to you because you're the grunge queen. I mean, I want everybody else's opinion too. Don't get me wrong. I want y'all to weigh in because we all see something and we naturally respond to it. It might be a little too light and see-through. Let me see what else I've got here. Oh, I used this one on that other bag. I really liked it. It's awful light. Now I could grunge it up a bit. But I've got that. And Cheryl, yes, Cheryl too. You do the grunge work too. I've got all kinds of antique laces here. Ooh, this has got a little bit of grunge on it. Oh, just a little bit. I could paint a little coffee on there. We could coffee it up a little bit. So there's that one. Let me see what else I have in here that would be good. The first one. Well, there was no option C, Marty. Oh my gosh, you are funny. There was no option C. All right, so I'll put these laces. You guys saw this, right? This whole big box of, and I've just made a jumble of it. These are just all antique laces I got at an estate sale. It's a whole box of them. Some of them I haven't even opened, like they're still, um, you know, sewed shut. We could do this and put that ribbon. Nope. Okay. Leather trim. I don't have any leather. I would love to put leather trim on here, but unfortunately, I don't have any. You guys are finding a few things I don't have. Hint, hint, happy mail, hint, hint. I'm just teasing. So Mimi said she liked this one, and then I think with this brown trim around it. You guys like that? Yes, you do. And I'm sorry. I feel bad now that I didn't say anything. Does everybody like this? And we can keep designing. I don't have to stop here. We can keep designing and before I glue it all down. Now, what about, I wish I had something in the little doilies that was or laces. Of course I could dye it. I don't want to do too much of that though, because it does. I could put something like that in the middle. This is old and grungy, and we can, you know, take the seam ripper to that, and I could put that on there. Do you guys like that? For a little extra grunginess? What do you guys think? Cheryl, Lori, everybody else, what do you think? Whoops. I really tore that. Oh, bye, Janet. Oh, yes. If you guys haven't watched Janet, she does some awesome videos and she goes live on Monday mornings. She's usually live when about the time I'm finishing up. She's been on for a little bit, but a lot of us go over and watch Janet after that. So I'm just cutting this down a little bit and making it grungy. You like it, Lori? Okay. Now let's look at some buttons to put in here. I don't know. I have a box of buttons that came from a really grungy. Remember that box of grungy stuff that I bought? No, this isn't it. Where did it go? I thought I saw it. There it is. I have these really grungy buttons. Look at, there's a bunch of those that could go around there. These have something on them. I need to wash some of these off because they've got some kind of weird stuff on them. But these are really old. This is what I was thinking, like these old leather buttons. But I don't have enough of those. Now I may have some in some of my newer buttons. That matches the background. I do think Julia. Why am I not seeing? I see a hi Julia, but I'm not seeing a Julia in here. Not too wide what? Chartreuse. Ooh, yeah. The challenge is me having that. Something to really have it stand out. We can try it. It's a matter of me finding the right colors. Here's another bag that we didn't look in yesterday. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This isn't really chartreuse, I don't think, but 1, 2, 3 of those. They're more like a honey color. But I have those, and I have a whole bunch of them. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I didn't see a Julia in here. And we don't have to put them in every single one, or I could even alternate with like some white buttons. What do you think of that? That's not really chartreuse, but hi, Taylor. I don't know if it clashes with the green, though. I'm not convinced that it matches with the green. That's the same thing. Yeah, it is too much in every one. And this doesn't really match any color that I have in the background. So I'm not convinced on that one. But let's keep looking. Oh, you know what? I've got some buttons that I think would be perfect if I have enough of them. Hang on, I'm not sold on these buttons because it doesn't really match anything in there. So let's put those aside and let's look in the button box. Y'all never listen to me. What did you say? A little pop of color. Yep. Well, not that color though. Oh, those are too big. This is what I was thinking of because it really matches the green here. But we listen to you, Marty. And I'm not opposed to a pop of color. I just don't think that one was it. Oh, there's some smaller ones of those green ones. I wonder how many I have. How many of those I have? I'm not seeing any more in here. I see lots of the big ones, but I'm not seeing the little ones. I don't even know if those are the right ones. Try dark blue. Okay. Let me go to my other buttons where I have stuff on cards and it's easier to find matching sets. There's that. There's the fabric. Where did I put that box? There it is. Okay. Let's look at this and see. Here's some dark blue. They're big. Let's see if I have anything smaller. Ooh, now those are kind of cool. These are big on the other side, but look at these. Oh, I only have two of, oh no. Another whole card of them. Look at these. And they're kind of muted. Let's see what else I have in here. Ooh, look at those buttons. Aren't those cool? Guess that's the back side. Oh, and they have like the stitching in them. Aren't those cool? Didn't even know I had those. Oh my gosh. Janet is a beautiful person. There's some dark blue as well. Okay, let's look at, oh, and I got even a box of nails in here. Never know what you're gonna find. Okay. And there's blue in this up above here. We could kind of alternate them with these smaller ones. And we don't have to put them all the way around. I could do a large one this, and then we could finish them off with like an off-white or a brown. And do some varying patterns. Who was wanting that yesterday? That was Stacy. She's not here. What do you think of this? Now, this one doesn't fit down in there. It's a little too big, but we could put these on here. Or I could put one of these, oops, great big ones in the middle. That's a bright blue. And then run some of these other ones around the edges. You guys liking that at all? And I don't have to go all the way down. We could do those and then put some more neutral colors the rest of the way so it doesn't give too much bling. Not too many. And I think this one, well, I can glue it so it really stays down. I don't know if you guys like that big one in the middle. Let me look. And then I could put, you know, like just little off-white ones. That's really white. We could do something like that. And then we'd have to think of something to do right here in the middle. But I have a thought about that too. Let me find that other bucket of buttons that I had yesterday. There they are. No, ma'am, you asked me that before. I don't make them. Here's a bunch of nope. I almost think one of those littler buttons instead of the big one in the middle. That's what I'm thinking. I just have a lot of buttons hanging out. I mean, I have so many buttons. I have some old metal buttons. We talked about putting metal on this stuff, and maybe that's what we'll put in the middle, is a piece of metal. Because that was the original plan, grungy with metal. Not that one. I know, Marty. I know I have too many buttons, but you can never have too many buttons. Okay, I kind of like that. It doesn't draw so much attention to the outside of this, but yet I like that. What do you guys think about that? I'm liking it. And then we can get a piece of the metal. Where are my boxes of metal stuff? I have my tub, but I don't know where the whole box went. Let's see what we have in here. Ooh. Look at that right there. What do you guys think of that? You are losing the awesomeness of the doily with the button. Okay, so do we not want any buttons in there? Or just a few? Just like every other. See, you guys are funny because, and I love this. I really love it because you see things that I don't see. Oh, well, that's understandable, focusing on Big Daddy. All right. What do y'all think about that? I think it needs some buttons on here. I don't need to go full hog, but... And then I've got that metal piece that goes right in the middle there. Do you like that? That's a brass metal piece, and I could even put... Let's see what else I might have in here. Yeah, these are all the same. This is probably a little too matchy-matchy. But we gotta try it, right? You gotta just audition stuff. If we don't like it, we don't like it. I don't like it. Would need something, oops. Need something smaller up there. You know, I've also done these like folded in half. We could do that. I've got 2 of those folded in half. Look at that. It's the same one as this, only I folded it. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm not so worried about that. I like the metal piece in the doily, not on the sides. Okay. Do we need anything more? I mean, this could be enough to make it grungy. Do I need, I mean, we can still see all the feathers and the eggs and... Oh my gosh. Now I'm just playing here, so you guys don't go off on me. I'm just trying stuff, because if you don't try, you never know. Nope, too much. You like the half metal pieces on the sides? Oh, the half metal pieces. Okay, let me put these back. See what everybody else thinks. Now I'm thinking that this ribbon, this doesn't go. If we do this, I would just do it without that, unless I find some other something to go up there. I could put oops. Come back to the light. Okay. Where am I getting out of the light? Help me out, Lori. I'm just off on a tangent playing. You know how that goes. Help me out, Lori. Ooh, look at, I got some grunge on that lace, a little bit up there. Help me out, Lori B. I'm back. Tell me where we go from here. Do we like this and this? Help me, Larry B. Help me. I'm just trying all sorts of little things. Too much lace. Okay, I have one for It's Perfect Now. What do the rest of you think? Like have these come down here. Yeah, I can put that doily on any which way. That just brings it down farther and gives you more space up here, which I kind of feel like you need to fill. If anything, I would put the extra empty one up higher. So it's not, I don't think the loop should be folded over the bottom. That I agree, absolutely agree with, but maybe up like this. Oh. No, I can't. This is a really thick doily. And then if I cut those off, you would only have. Now what I could do is cut them off and make them a loop higher up above the doily, if you guys think that would be cool. Because I could cut them off easily. I know, but I can't, I mean, they're not going to stay. Hang on. And we do have to audition things. We have to try things because you never know what's going to, see, they're not going to lay down real nice. And then I'd have to pull this way up higher. That would have to go way up if I didn't have the loops on there, because otherwise you wouldn't have much of a doily on there. Yeah, that's what I kind of liked about the piece. I don't know, what does everybody else think? So this is kind of what it would look like. Children of the grunge. No, you're not, Lori. No, you're not. Because I don't think that looks grungy enough, quite frankly. I think that looks too, what gives it the grunge are the loops, I think. Let's take a vote. Let's take a vote. Loops or no loops? And we'll go with what the, oops, this is on here backwards. It needs to go this way so we can actually see the stitching. Loops or no loops? Yes, it absolutely is, Donna. I agree, because there's sometimes I just said it a minute ago. Don't go off on me, ladies. I just want to see what this looks like. So I am with you. It is all about trying new things. I am absolutely with you on that. Okay. So hello, Mike. Mike, my mind was going a million miles an hour when I saw your, oops, that one doesn't go there. When I saw your piece. All right, here's what we have so far. Loops or no loops? Oh, Donna. Well, I have to do it majority. I mean, I just have to. I wish I had something a little more grungy to put across with that. Maybe that's where we need some more buttons. Do you guys like these little metal pieces on the side? Well, you have so many options, Mike. So many options. I would put real jewelry on that thing with get some little beads and no comment. Oh, Donna, you crack me up. Hey, Mike, look at these. Yes, for metal on the side. Look at these, Mike. I got a little solder over this and I tried to get it off, but I don't want to take off the pattern. I can disguise that with patina. But look at these copper crosses and all the detail. Hang on, let me get them to focus. There they are. Look at all that detail. That's from my hydraulic press. So today I have to solder on a couple little bales and then I'm going to antique them and put them in the tumbler and they'll be ready to go. Yes, I am on live. Yeah, that cross is too um I'd have to charge a whole lot more because those cross necklaces are like $45. So because there's a lot involved in doing all the hydraulic press work, and then I got to saw them first. Then I got to saw out the crosses, and then I have to solder them onto a back plate, and then I have to saw them out again, and then file in that whole thing and finish. And I got as much of the extra solder overflow as I could, but when I antique them, I'll put something that antiques the silver as well. So you know, it'll come out okay. But yeah, that cross is too in depth. Like, see, this one's perfect. It's got a little bit of silver on it, but it's perfect. Um, all right. What do we think? I'm not sold about this piece at the top anymore. Not unless there's something else with it. Now I use this on the other one. You know, something like that that gives it more than just that. I think that lace is too boring. I'd like to have something over the top of it. And we had this, but I'm not sold on this anymore. Much as I like it. What do you guys think? Maybe it's okay. But I do agree with you, Donna. It would look awesome. I just can't give up a piece that is that in depth for a doily or for a bag. I cannot do it. All right. So You guys tell me, do you like this up here? Yeah, but I'm not putting crosses on this bag. Donna, there's too much work in those things. Like it with a contrasting piece up here at the top. Yeah, see, I kind of agree with that. Now, let me see what I have, or maybe we just need to dye a contrasting piece. Hang on, let me get. I agree with that as well. I think it needs something contrasting. Let me look. Oh, I have. Hang on. I have something that just came to mind, and I don't know if I can find it. And then I've got this whole bag of fibers. Look at these fibers. Look at that. Now I would still need to put, because I've got to cover up this frayed edge up here. So I'd still need to put something like this. But what if I did that over the top? Do you guys like that? Yep. Refresh, Lori B, because you might be behind. Oh, some trims in here that don't belong in here. Let's see. Do you guys like this across the top? It's kind of grungy. It's different. Or let me look in. You love that, Carol? I think it gives a lot of character. I've also got. Oh, for the metal, I use I don't have an E6000. I use Fabri-Tac for it, and so far it's worked really well. That's too white. How about that? Because it's kind of wonky. It's not all exactly the same, and then it goes over that lace, so we still have a little bit of lace fringe doily. What do you guys think about this at the top? It does mimic the feathers. I really like it too. So is this our final layout, ladies and gents? I kind of like it. Perfect. Keep it. Yes. Okay. Well, we are at an hour and 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do is assemble all of this offline, then I'll show you tomorrow morning. I think that's a cool bag. I think that's a really cool bag. So Let me take these out. Get that glue ready. I know. You know, I need to order some E6000 because it is a nice glue, but I think Fabri-Tac, I've tried to pull off metal pieces that I use Fabri-Tac on, and I can't get it to come off. So, I mean, I pulled pretty hard to see if it would come, they would come off because I don't want that, you know, happening to one of my customers. All right. So I'm going to assemble this. Thanks, Marty. We'll do that. I wanted to do this because I have my show coming up and this is more important to me to get done. Um, so this was my top priority. The tag is right here. And we're going to do something on the back. So I will put this together. Yeah, I hear you, Donna, but here's my take on that. You know it's handmade. You know that, you know, it's not, I don't know, you should take care of handmade stuff and not, I mean, even a commercial bag, if you go and buy it in the store, if you punish it too much, it's not going to hold up. So I don't worry about that so much. I just don't because it is handmade and people need to take some care of it. I mean, not treat it with kid gloves, but just be conscious of that fact. You think so? I know. I know. And if I ever got a call that somebody said, hey, something fell off or whatever, I'd say, ship it back to me. I'll fix it for you. I'm really good about that. I will always fix stuff if it breaks, even my jewelry. And I don't, and I really have only had that happen 2 or 3 times in 10 years. So, um, anyway, listen, I'm going to give me thumbs up, please, if you haven't. And I am going to get off of here because I've got to get a bunch of night lights made. I've got to finish up those crosses. I've got a lot to do today, folks. Um, so yeah, we'll see if this one sells first, Carol. I love it. All right, folks. Love you all. And I will. Ooh, cake defrost. Yay. Send a piece my way. Have fun, Donna. I really do appreciate your input. I really, really do. Don't always agree with it, but then I don't always agree with other folks either. So making wooden things too fragile. Exactly. I mean, you put it together the best you can, you make it as secure as you can, and then hope that people realize, you know, it's handmade. It's not meant to, like, if somebody threw this in the washing machine to wash it, it's probably going to have some pieces fall off. So, anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, wait a minute, what is today? Today's Wednesday. I won't see you tomorrow. We'll be at Janet's tomorrow. I'll see you Friday morning. All right. Love y'all. Have a great day. Bye.